All right, I guess we are live. How's it going, guys? So we are obviously back from Sturgis with our matching shirts. I don't think I've wore this shirt yet, and the one time I wear it, you wear yours.
Yeah, well, we're supporting Indian.
That's right. So Troppa History is brought to you by Indian Motorcycles. So thank you, Indian, for helping us preserve motorcycling and hopefully bringing it to many more eyes that maybe isn't so involved in motorcycling and hopefully will get involved. I see we get a bunch of people. I don't even know how you would say that. Type something. What's up, Mike Draco? Laura's watching.
Hey, Laura.
Nancy Barry Fox loves our shirts. Lou from Texas. Scott Parker. Mike Dunn, welcome back and congrats. Did I hear the Spoke in Laconia is closed? So that's one of our topics of discussion today. I guess we can get right to it then.
Yeah, well, we want to say that Sturgis was awesome.
Yeah.
Sturgis was no different than any other year, other than the crowd was a little bit down. There was still a good crowd there, but it was so spread out, throughout the Black Hills. But it was an awesome week. The weather was perfect every day.
Yeah, it wasn't even that hot. I heard it was hot here.
Yeah, everything went off as scheduled. Our paint show was fantastic. It was one of the best paint shows that we've had in Sturgis. Yeah, so far. Actually, probably one of the best, period.
Yeah, so I uploaded a bunch of pictures on here to share with you guys from our paint show. So one of the things that I noticed about Sturgis is there was a ton of people, but it seemed like people were doing a ton of riding. There wasn't like big groups or, and as you can see from this picture, there is a ton of bikes, but not a ton of people. So everybody seemed to kind of social distance to a point. But we had some really awesome paint jobs at our paint show. This one was done by Jason from NSD. I think this one won something. Did this bike win something?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth, but that was an awesome bike. It had an unbelievable stereo system. The guy was playing the stereo, and man, it was killer.
Yeah, it was loud.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive, I'll tell you. Even for the stereo guys, it was pretty impressive.
So this one won some stuff. I think this was Chad's bike.
Yeah, that was Chad from Minneapolis.
Yep.
Beautiful. It was done by Gilby. Beautiful bike, shovel head, and it won. I think it won best use of color, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think
but it definitely won something.
Best use of color.
Yeah, beautiful bike. Chad rode the shit out of it all week long.
Yeah, definitely a cool bike. Let me see. Let me show you some more. This one won some stuff too. Another Minnesota guy.
Yeah. Yeah, the artwork on this one was fantastic.
Was that Fido?
No, it was a local young kid from the Minneapolis area. And, I mean, it was really, really nice artwork.
Yeah, I wish I could zoom in on some of these. But
yeah.
And then the big winner, which is Best of Show, was this bike.
Yeah, and that was Curly from Indiana. Curly is the bagger guy. He's doing more baggers than probably anybody in the country. Curly's a cool guy. He's comes to almost all of our shows, and there's his Best in Show trophy that we painted.
Yeah, so he won that tank.
Yeah,
that we've had.
Yeah, and the tank is all the tank trophies are donated by Paco.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's a picture of the tank. So I know it's backwards, but it's just to get the idea of the crisp lines, the cool, that like 3-dimensional look to it. The like water drops. Did you say that was like water drops on it? Yeah, it was cool use of color too.
Yeah. Kyle from Execution did that paint. He did a beautiful job. Well deserved.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's all I got for what I uploaded quick from our paint show. But so as you can see, we had a really good crowd. We had a little over 50 bikes, which is
No, we had more
pretty.
than 50.
I just gonna say, I know we had more, but I think
Yeah.
that was how many entries? Because I
Yeah.
know a bunch of people don't enter that come.
Yeah, we had close to
Um,
70 bikes there at the show.
Yeah,
A little over 50 that entered, and then there was a bunch more guys that put their bikes there at the show that didn't want to enter the show.
yeah. And actually, while we're on Sturgis, so this golf cart that we were pushing last week or the week before, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, the golf cart was a conglomeration of a collaboration. Is that the word?
It was a joint effort.
It was a joint effort between myself and the Shadley brothers, and we got the golf cart was donated to us, and it was really a wreck. There's a picture of it before. It's painted with latex house paint. The body was all broken. The motor was junk. It was really, really rough. So between the Shadley brothers and myself, and my guys here at the shop, and of course Mike Corbin, we rebuilt this thing from top to bottom. I mean, bare frame, sandblasted, painted, motor rebuilt, generator rebuilt, suspension parts redone. We fixed all the body, block sanded it all so it's nice and straight, painted it a bright red, flamed it, and it was all going to. So we decided I was going to auction it off at a hamster banquet on Monday night in Sturgis, and all the proceeds were going to the Sturgis Hall of Fame Museum. The museum is a really cool deal. It's right in downtown Sturgis, and it's it's just funded by donations, and the museum always needs help. So we kind of took it upon ourselves between the Shadleys, me, and the East Coast Hamsters. They all contributed, and also Ed Kerr and the Pennsylvania Hamsters. And so, anyways, we auctioned it off. We ended up we said 10 was we were going to start at 10, and we weren't going to take any less than 10, and we were hoping for 20. Well, we ended up selling it for $40,000. It was unbelievable. What a time. I had more fun auctioning that thing off. It was great. So between that, and we did a ride on Monday morning called Meet the Masters.
Yeah, which we were live on here. So you guys, if you want to see it, you can go back in our videos and watch it. We did Facebook Live a bunch.
Yeah, and that was cool. That was Donnie Smith and myself. And it was a ride from Sturgis to Deadwood, which is not far, but it was all up through the hills. And we had a breakfast, a buffet breakfast, and everybody got a T-shirt. And so we did a little auction there. We ended up raising $13,000 at the Meet the Masters, and that also went to the museum. So altogether, we raised $66,000 just for the museum. So they were pretty happy.
Yeah, and then plus another 160 for Lifescape for children.
And then another 160,000. This is just Monday.
Yeah, just in one deal.
One day, we raised 160,000 for the children in South Dakota. What is it? Childcare. Lifescape. Yeah, it's for disabled kids in the Black Hills area.
Yeah. I see Stephen Drago, Rick Sylvia, thanks for the congrats. What's up, Mike? Mike was at Meet the Masters on Monday.
Mike Woodchuck.
Yeah. Hey, haven't seen you guys since Steel Pony before Hurricane Katrina. Wow, that was a long Lynn and Leah Lilly. I don't know if you know who that is. But Steel Pony was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a good show for a moment.
Yeah, should I tell a story about Steel Pony?
I knew that was going to bring that up. No, let's save that for the next one because
All
we got a
right.
lot to talk about today.
Okay.
For Sturgis, and then so we talked about our paint show, which was awesome. We did Monday the Meet the Masters. So if any of you guys next year, they'll be doing it again.
Okay, we got to talk about Wednesday morning.
Yeah, so Wednesday morning, which actually I only brought my thing in. I didn't bring my ring. So we had Monday morning the Hall of Fame breakfast. So I got my Sturgis Hall of Fame badge, and I'll bring my ring in on Thursday.
Yeah, so now Jody was inducted into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. She's the youngest member ever, and it's the first father-daughter team that they ever inducted also. I was inducted into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame in like 2001. But it was a pretty cool deal. Her Aunt Evie did a really awesome introduction for Jody.
Yeah, which I'm going to try to upload that.
Jody did a great job up there accepting the award, and it was very cool. And I presented the Alan Ness Lifetime Achievement Award. That went to Don Hotop from Iowa. Don's an old friend. We've been friends since the 80s. He's a real craftsman. He does impeccable work. And I was glad to be able to be the one to present it to Don Hotop.
Yeah, he was. He's definitely very deserving of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hang on one second, guys. I'm trying to upload a picture on here quick from the Hall of Fame. So here you go. So these are my three people: DP, my Aunt BB, and then Mull peeking out around the corner. So this was a banner they had hung up, and they said in the end, "Oh, you can take your banners." So the guys hurried up and took my banner down, and we didn't get any pictures with it. So Mull is actually holding the banner up while we snap a picture. But that was definitely a very cool, very honor to be accepted into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. I saw some comments over here that made me think of something else that we should talk about. Oh yeah, Eric says great time at the Hall of Fame breakfast, in which I posted it live on here. So if any of you guys want to go back and watch it, just go back to our older posts from last Wednesday, which was the 12th. So you can go back and check that out. Listen to the cool video they had.
Okay, Big D. We met Big D out there.
Yeah.
Did you meet him?
Yeah, at the Meet the Masters.
Yeah,
it's cool to meet you, Big D. Thanks for coming out, Dennis. Yeah. Let's see. How are you two? Glad to see you survived. Of course we survived.
Oh, Tony Pan.
Oh yeah, Tony. So Tony's wife, Vicky, also got into the Hall of Fame. Another very well-deserving lady.
Yeah, Vicky is an awesome woman.
She
is the nurse for the industry, so to speak.
Yeah, she comes on the Cannonball with us, and she's our road nurse. If anybody in the Cannonball gets sick or needs anything, she's right there.
And her husband, Tony Pan.
He's also in it, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Tony Pan is a freedom fighter.
Yeah.
So he was inducted quite a few years ago as a freedom fighter for the motorcycle world. And Tony and I were in a movie together about a year ago.
Yeah, with Charlie.
Yeah, with Good Time Charlie.
Yeah.
Who has passed away since then.
Yeah. Lou, any rain in Sturgis? No, we did not. I don't think it even rained. What? Well, did it rain?
You know, it might have rained a little here and there, but not where we were. So we never saw any rain. There was, the Black Hills is a big area.
Some people hit it and some people don't.
Yeah. But we never hit any. It was perfect.
Yeah. I hit a bunch of rain. Not a bunch. One day I hit 3 storms. On my way to South Dakota. We were in North Dakota, actually. And one of the storms, we could see it, and we thought we were going to miss it. We thought it was going to go around us, so we kind of kept going. And then all of a sudden, just literally out of nowhere, it started pouring. And the wind was unbelievable. And, of course, I was on my Indian Challenger, which I I know I say I love it all the time, but now I can legitly say I love it because I just rode it, 4,000 miles. But the wind was so bad, we were trying to pull over under a bridge, and it was literally pushing my bike to the left as I'm trying to go to the right to get, under this bridge to get out of this rain, like just torrential downpours. And I ended up finally getting over just past the bridge and had to like walk my bike back to get under the bridge. And I mean, we were having to hold on to the guardrails. The wind was so bad. And it was like, we thought it was a tornado. There was hail, everything. But it only lasted maybe 15, 20 minutes. And then the sky opened back up. There was actually a beautiful double rainbow. We got back on our bikes and kept going. But I mean, at that point, we were already drenched. And, what are you going to do? Keep going.
Jody is talking about how much she loves her Indian. Well, we have a good friend of ours, Big Wayne from San Francisco. And he owns a big bike shop right in downtown San Francisco. Wayne goes to Sturgis every year. He meets us there. We stay at the same hotel. And, he's a cool guy. And he is a true rider. He rides thousands and thousands of miles, and he's always had a road glide. Well, he showed up this year in Sturgis on his new Indian Challenger, which was like, wow. We were shocked.
I was impressed that that's a good plug for Indian. That he is somebody, and it made me feel good because I talk about it like because I like it. And people kind of yah me sometimes because I do talk about it so much. But to hear it from him, who seriously, I mean, I ride everything. So I can't say I ride one thing, but he will ride one bike. I would love to know how many miles he probably had.
One.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
How many miles he had on his road glide?
I don't know, but a lot.
Yeah, I bet he probably had upwards of 75,000 on his bike because it was a little older. But I mean, he rides, so it's cool to see him on an Indian Challenger. They're definitely great bikes. Let's see some of these other comments. Watching from Chopper Town. What's up, David Osborne? White bike was Jay Bart's. Yep, that was Jay that won. Was it best artwork? No.
Yes.
Ari won best artwork.
No, Ari won best graphics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it was best artwork. And we should probably bring up the fact about our bike night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Get to it next.
We're very sorry to say that our bike night this week is canceled. We got home from Sturgis, and the governor has put on new rules and regulations. No more than 100 people.
I think it's actually 50 people.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's 50, but nevertheless, we had a big turnout in July, and we were expecting probably even bigger in August. So we had to cancel it.
Yeah, so we're sorry for all the people.
Health crisis.
Yeah.
And I hope you all can spread the word that our bike night is canceled, and this was the last one of the year. So we won't have another bike night now until next June.
So it's a huge bummer, but we,
Laconia.
we gotta abide by the town, because we are a business in this town, and we don't want to wreak havoc on ourselves. No. So please let anybody know that our bike night has been canceled. So we will not have bike night on Wednesday night. Like we said, we're bummed because we love having bike night. We love having everybody here and giving everybody a place to ride. And they have been so good, but unfortunately, we just can't.
Yeah, and Laconia. Laconia has not been canceled, but they're putting so many restrictions on Laconia that we're not going to do Laconia this year. We had a paint show scheduled for the Broken Spoke. We're not going to do it. What they've done is they put a regulation in place that says everyone up there has to wear a mask. All the bars, they're limited to 50 to 100 people. No outside music, no outside vending, no outside bars. and the word is they're putting together a Laconia task force to enforce all the rules at the bars. So rather than get everybody up there and get everybody excited about a paint show, we're canceling our paint show
Yeah,
in
and
Laconia.
so actually here I'll post this. So this was what the Broken Spoke posted, I believe this morning. Yeah, in an effort to ensure compliance with the newly updated regulations related to COVID-19, we have made a difficult decision to temporarily close the Laconia Broken Spoke as of Monday, August 17th. So I believe that's today. Yeah,
Wow.
today. As much as we regret not being part of Laconia Motorcycle Rally, we feel safety of our patrons and compliance with the regulations is the utmost importance. We will miss seeing everyone, but wish you a happy and healthy, safe event. So that's a big move for the Broken Spoke. I mean, that's a destination up there.
Yeah.
But you gotta think of, so they the town and the state is putting such regulations on them. Nobody can be outside. They can't have any tents. They can't have any vendors. No food, no band, nothing outside. So if it's, kind of a catch-22 for her, if everybody comes and it gets packed inside, people are going to be mad when they don't have any service.
Yeah.
Or they don't have any food. So, it's going to initially could backfire on them that, get people mad and people not want to come back. So I think they just made the decision of just not opening.
Yeah, it was a tough decision. We talked it over in Sturgis with Melissa, who owns the Broken Spoke, and she was really bummed as well as we were.
Yeah. So in case you guys are just joining us now, so our bike night this Wednesday has been canceled. Unfortunately, the town just does not think that it's a good idea, and we have to abide by it. And also Laconia, a paint show, has been canceled as well. So it's a good thing that we had a really good time in Sturgis, and
yeah,
it was, a good event all around. All of our things that we did every day went good. People were good. Business was good. But unfortunately, we came home to a big womp.
Yeah.
And no bike night and no Laconia. So please, all you guys local, tell all your friends. I know people are going to show up on Wednesday.
Yeah,
but
I know. That's unfortunate that they're going to show up. I saw Mike Borelli on there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, let me get back to some of these comments. Maybe next year.
Oh, Greg Snyder.
Yep.
Hey, Greg.
What's up, Greg?
Yeah, Greg. Greg owns
Kamate
Trailers, and that's what our race trailer is, a Kamate.
Yeah.
And we love it. It's a great trailer. It's served us very well when we've been racing.
Thank you guys for all the congrats on the Hall of Fame. Andy Anderson says,
Andy.
Don
Hey, Andy, how you doing?
Well-deserved honor, and also Dave's in the Hall of Fame. Yep.
Yeah, Andy Anderson is from Nashville. Great guy. Does some of the best T-shirts that anybody ever did. But I say did. Andy's out of business now.
For T-shirts.
For T-shirts.
Just
but he's painting bikes. Andy's an awesome bike painter. If you need a paint job and you're down in the Nashville area, go see Andy because he's the guy. Great guy. We've been friends a long time.
Does some really awesome paint work.
Yeah, he does.
Wenton, what's up, Wenton? I only saw Wenton for like a minute.
Yeah, I saw Wenton. Yeah.
Did he have a bike at the paint shop?
Yeah, he had the green one. Same one he had in Daytona. Yeah, beautiful bike.
Yeah, it is a cool bike.
Wenton, thanks for putting your bike in the show.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful bike.
Wenton's, I think, won quite a few trophies from our show.
Yeah, Wenton's won a few things from our shows.
Yeah. Thank you, Arnie, for the congrats. When are you guys coming back to Cherokee?
Well, Cherokee's
That's
also
another
canceled.
one that was canceled. It's like, man, this year it's just they want us
Cherokee
to stay home.
happens, we're gonna be there.
Yeah. So, Craig, what's up, Craig? So Craig did a really cool trophy.
Yeah.
For us. So I had some pictures of it and did it on the Facebook Live, so you guys can go back and check out our trophies.
Craig is does American Icon clear. It's a clear that we've been using. It's an awesome high build clear. It was recommended to me through my friend Flea, who is also a custom painter down in Tennessee, and it's great. We've been using it now for 4 or 5 months, and it's awesome stuff. American Icon, remember that.
Yeah, which so any guys that are painters that are watching us. Oh, thanks, Howie. Good night, good bless from Malaysia. It's cool. How did the Challenger handle in the rain? That's a good question. Honestly, it handled fine, perfectly fine. Like I said, one day we got 3 rainstorms. One rainstorm, it started to rain, and this was actually, it was just Guy and I. So Guy and I and Dave Sylvia rode out together, and then we went north to North Dakota, and he went west to Sturgis. So we took a little bit longer and went the long way. But it was just Guy and I, and we were riding down the highway. It started to rain, and we thought, oh, you know what? Let's pull over and put our rain gear on. Well, we pulled over in a gas station, and it ended up downpouring. So we said, you know what? We'll try to wait it out a little bit. We ended up waiting there like an hour. It rained so bad that it was flooding everywhere, and we had to get back on the highway. We had to go on, kind of a back road-ish, and there was a puddle that I went through that my floorboards were underwater in this puddle that I had to pick my feet up, and I thought, oh man, I hope I don't have to put my feet down because it was huge. It was a huge puddle. Of course, cars are coming the other way and pushing all the water right towards me, but we went through 3 or 4 puddles like that, and it was fine. It went through, and of course, in all the rainstorms, the highway was wet. So you slow down, you take caution a little bit, but I don't think that it handled any different in the rain than it did in the dry. It definitely moved right along. Hello from Illinois. Oh, hi, Grandpa. Look at that. When it said hi, I thought it was like hi, the guy that ordered the seat. Jack Lavins, hey, Indian Motorcycles is your sponsor. Can you talk to Rick and Lena and see if they can take on the Indian? You have to talk to them about it. Rick makes fun of me about my Indian, so I don't know if they're an Indian fan, Jack. You'll have to ask them. How about
Greg
this
Snyder.
one? Yeah. Don't you just love the weather in the West? It's a wonderful experience. It's beautiful, sunny, or stormy. Yeah, it is. And you can literally see the storms. You see them coming. Let's see. Doug Francie. Yeah, Doug, you're local. So tell all your friends about bike night. Then unfortunately, it's been canceled. Craig Ferry. I know Big Wayne.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Craig. How you doing?
Mel from Florida. Nancy Weems. I'm ready for this to be over. So are we. So are we. Oh yeah, there's Mike Borelli.
Yeah.
Love coming here and seeing you too, Jody. Congrats on your inductions. We are the boat guys. When anyone is inducted into any respected forum in their industry, it's a big deal. Give Dad a big Borelli hug. Mike, we miss you being across the street.
I know it. We got to come down and see you sometime, Mike.
Yeah. Oops, hang on, this just jumped. Sorry guys. I'm sure the first bike night in 2021 will be a blast. Yes, we will put all our efforts into 2021, and hopefully we can still have everything. Vote this governor out, costing everyone a lot of money. Yes, unfortunately, Shannon, he is. But there's some people that are way worse than us, so that's how we have to look at it. It could always be worse. Saw this guy on the plane trying to cut you in line, DP.
Whoa, who's that?
Jimmy, my friend Jimmy. So I got on the plane trying to cut you. So he must have saw you in the airport. Why didn't you say hi, Jimmy? Oh man.
Yeah, no kidding.
So obviously, Jimmy, you were in Sturgis and you didn't come and see us. Oh boy. Will you be in Daytona in October? I don't know. Is Daytona going on?
Nah, it's real
doubt
shaky.
it. Because is Florida still?
Yeah, I know it's
quarantine?
pretty shaky. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it going on. Sitting near the, let the women to talk something sitting near the helmet on your back. Oh, you mean the canvas? I think she means the canvas over there.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations on your.
Ellie Rains.
Oh yeah, hi Ellie. They could jeopardize losing their license too if they or patrons don't comply with the rules. So I can understand why business is pulling out of Laconia. Yeah, Ellie, exactly. We have to understand. Nobody likes it, but they have to. Broken Spoke has to abide by the town, just like us. We don't want to cancel our bike night. We love it, and all of the people that come here seem to love it. If people are afraid, they won't come. But like Ellie said, we have to abide by what the state says, what the town says. Weak connection. Jody, did you do the iron butt coming home from Sturgis? No, Dean, I didn't, unfortunately. Next trip. I ran out of time. Great to see you made it home.
Tony Larimer.
Oh, hi, Tony. So Tony runs SETA, which is all the spray equipment that we use here in the shop. And also they're a big sponsor of our paint show.
Yeah, and Tony helps us out on our shows. He's kind of our main judge.
Yep.
And very, very competent guy. He knows what he's looking at. He sees stuff that I don't even see. But Tony is a great guy. He's a big asset to our paint shows, as is SETA.
Yeah. And Tony also has a very good expert opinion. So if you guys think that our paint shows, are judged on favoritism, they're not. DP and I actually don't even judge. That's why I said I wasn't sure if somebody won, because I get so busy in other things. I don't technically look at the list and say, oh, this person should win or shouldn't win. Tony handles it all, and it's always a good opinion.
Yeah.
So that kind of tries to make our show fair.
Flea.
Oh, hi, Flea. So Flea did some cool trophies for us.
Yeah.
Which I thought I actually uploaded the picture. I guess I didn't. Of his trophy, but let's see. Hey, I missed the show. Congrats on the Hall of Fame. Thank you, Flea. I try to put my time in. Oh, hi, Kyle. Kyle Pusser. And I saw Kyle and Cindy out in Sturgis. We missed Jocelyn. Let's see. We were in Cherokee on Saturday. Place was packed with tourists. Ellie, we're glad to hear that. It's good to know that Cherokee was crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope a lot of motorcycles. Patrick from Sweden. Indian coverts. Oh, hi, Wendy. I definitely owe you guys a visit. Bill Miko. Tennessee watching. Craig Ferry. We're keeping our fingers crossed for Biketoberfest. The city is leaning towards canceling unless they change things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Craig, if an event is before November, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I doubt if Biketoberfest is going to happen. I mean, people are still going to come, but if things are closed down, well, I know that the Rossmeyers are still advertising it.
Well, the Rossmeyers that's all private property, so I would assume they can still do stuff to a point, unless the city does the same thing Laconia does.
Yeah.
Where they no vendor permits and all that, but
yeah,
we'll see. Oh, right there, Mike Woodcheck. I don't think the city is issuing vendor permits.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately that's their way of restricting it. Oh, hi, Sally. So Sally did some cool videos with us throughout Sturgis.
Oh, okay.
Jim from Mesa, Arizona. Hey, from Florida, but Oktoberfest may not happen. Yeah, we don't think that. What's up, Mike Casey?
Hey, Mike. Your bike looks great. Mike Casey had his new bike that the Shaggy's
I wish
built.
I had a picture of it. It's pretty cool.
It looked great. It was in our paint show. Everybody loved it.
Yeah. Hi, Ross. Let's see. James Maroney, thanks on the congrats. Rick and Lena does not have an M. Conti, he's always on here. Thanks for tuning in. Dennis, I wish I could have stayed for the paint show next time. Yeah, Dennis, you got to stay a little bit longer in Sturgis. Tom says to spread the word about bike night being canceled. Yeah, get hi from Indiana. So anyway, so Sturgis was definitely a great time, a great trip. Like we said, thank you to all of our sponsors which I had written them down over here for our paint show, which we would thank Seda, obviously, that makes all the spray equipment. Russ Brown Motorcycle Attorneys, thank you guys for supporting our paint shows. Hard Drive, American Icon, NAMS, which is electric lighting, CS Shine, and SR Parat and Mimi's Originals. Thanks, Eva, for supporting us. And also, thank you guys that did trophies for us. So, Flea, who did Best Use of Color, Nub, who did Best Artwork. And
yeah, Nub did a great job.
Really
Nub
cool.
was the guy that did all the paint work for OCC when they were hot on TV. Nub was their painter, and Nub's been a friend of mine. He's a great guy, does awesome work.
And our Perowitz Paint Show logo, Nub did.
Right.
So the little
exactly.
characters, which this is old, but it's actually not even on this. But the little characters that you see, like right here, Nub did these of us. So Nub does some really cool stuff. So thank you, Nub, for painting one of our trophies. And then Craig, thank you, Craig, from American Icon, for also doing a trophy.
Yeah, and Craig was also a judge. Thanks, Craig, for helping us out. We really appreciate it, and I hope we can do more things together.
Somebody said, like the police escorting Antifa out of Sturgis. Thank the Sturgis police. Yeah, everybody was saying that Antifa was going to show up in Sturgis and, this and that, and they didn't show up until everybody left. So they showed up
there
Friday.
Was a lot of people. Did you see it?
Yeah, I was surprised at how many people
were
was still there.
And boy, I'll tell you what, they weren't very welcomed. I can tell you that. If the police weren't there, it would have been all over. I could tell you that.
Rowdy.
The police had to surround these people to protect them from all the bikers. There wasn't a whole lot of them, and they were young and just didn't know any better. No. But they were escorted out of town, and so much for that.
Yeah. Did you get a Hall of Fame tattoo to commemorate the induction? No. No, not this year. Somebody did. Did Vicky?
Really?
Yeah. Somebody showed me a Hall of Fame tattoo.
Oh, yeah. No,
I can't think of who it was. Dennis says, I hate to say it, but their painter made some of their bikes without their painter. They would not have been cool. So he must mean OCC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. We agree, Dennis, because their bikes were not
Nub
cool.
was the guy.
Yeah. Craig says, anytime. Thank you. Dennis said they're lucky that the police were there. Yes, they were lucky. Nancy Weems. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me go get my painting.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now, we introduced Jody's painting on our show about maybe 3 weeks ago, and it is just outstanding. Daniel James, who is an artist, and Jody's getting the painting now to show you, but man, Daniel did a just over the top job. Everybody that sees it, I say, hey, have you seen Jody's painting? And I said, no. I show it to them, they go, wow. I mean, it's definitely got the wow factor for sure.
Okay, so this is my.
Okay, bring it right in here.
I know, but it's so big. So you can see this is an original. This is a real cheat clay. So this is an artist proof. So as you can see, he added the Perowitz to the door of the truck, the 79 to my shirt, and DP's looking a little different. I think you like to the side. Is this like to the side? Like right here. Aren't you looking? Yeah, you're looking straight ahead in the other one.
Oh, yeah.
So this one's a little bit different, as you can see. So this one's mine. Me and DP got artist proofs. So it's where the artist changes it up a little bit. But if any of you guys want one of these, there's still some left, and we signed a bunch, so you can get all 3 signatures on it. These are $12.95, and you go to DanielJamesFineArt.com, which I'll post the link.
Yeah, Daniel just did an outstanding job. Daniel works out of Deadwood, and he works with David Yule and Scott Jacobs. But Daniel is, he's been doing stuff for years. He has, I don't know how many, 50 or more of Harley Davidson t-shirt designs. He's been doing t-shirt designs for Harley Davidson for a long, long time. He's a licensed Harley artist. But it's, the painting is awesome. You bet, you know, if you want one, you should get a hold of Daniel, because there's not going to be too many. There's only 55, and I know that at least half of them are sold already.
Yeah, so here you can see a little time-lapse video of him doing the painting. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so they have it. So like we said, if any of you guys are interested in that painting, there's, you know, only 55 of them. So, and I think I don't know how many he's sold already, but
I know he sold about half or more.
When they're gone, they're gone. That's it. So go over to his website and check it out. And if it's, you know, something you want, buy it, because it's definitely gonna sell out. And like I said, when it's gone, it's gone. Shannon Poor, what does DP have in his hand? So wait a minute, let me go back to this so you can look at it closer.
No, you just passed it.
Oh, I did.
Right there.
No, that's just a video.
Oh.
It's just a print. Here it is. It's a shotgun. So see, he's standing in the doorway with a shotgun. In which Daniel did actually, he sold the original, which is pretty cool. So some newer art fans got the original. And they actually commissioned him to do another one, do a new painting. So I thought that was pretty cool. Good to get him some more business. Yes. I like the one with the shotgun, yeah. See, so he knew that there was a shotgun. All right, I think you got anything else you want to add? So like we said earlier, those of you guys just joining, our bike night unfortunately has been canceled for this week. So if any of you guys are local, please spread the word. I'll obviously post it. We changed the sign out on the street. And also, unfortunately, we had to cancel our paint show for Laconia. So both of those are done. Anything else?
No, I guess that's about it. So we'll be back on Thursday with more Chopper history from Indian, and we'll have more stories. You know, I'm saving up my stories. You know, I got so many.
Spread them out.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess you guys, if you have any questions or anything, send us a message or comment on here, or comment in when we're talking. If you want to hear about something, feel free to ask away. That's how we kind of get ideas, is off of you guys and your comments. So we love hearing from you guys as much as hopefully you love hearing from us. But all right, I guess that's it for this episode of Chopper History, brought to you by Indian Motorcycles. And thank you guys all for joining us. We'll see everybody on Thursday.
Okay.
See ya.